Hi guys, thanks for tuning in to Zen Romance Tarot. We're going to take a look at Aquarius. Aquarius is energy. It's a general reading. May not resonate with everybody, but if it does, cool. If you know a friend who needs a reading and you may feel like they're going through something like this, feel free to share. We're here to help. We're here to have fun and make fun of ourselves too, because you have to laugh during times of pain. Or find a way to, right? I did meditate over these cards. That still didn't. And we're going to look and see what's going on. Aquarius, your general energy. Wait, something, what is this? Why is there always a surprise in my life? Come on now. No more surprises. I had enough of that. No surprises. Aquarius, what is going on, my friends? What up? I see you looking for a new beginning, manifesting something new in your life. I think, Aquarius, if I'm not mistaken, you might be trying to find out more about somebody. Guess who that somebody is? You. You've been having some kind of conflict. You've not been feeling stable. You feel a little bit uneasy. And then as you start to shed people around you that don't serve you anymore, you start to look at yourself, because some of the pain that you thought was caused by other people was probably something that is pain from very long ago. And I say that because if we look at this next one, it goes into you exploring again. And you know what? Let me go back to this in all fairness. This card, find your star family in this cosmic game of hide and seek. Yeah. Okay. So then we just kind of go on, and it does mention your 11-year-old self. But we'll get there. We'll get there. But it seems like there's some goal that you have in mind. It's to see through the perfectly purple lens of your galactic destiny. I think you're going after something that you want, that I think that you're very passionate about and that you wanted for a long time. And I think there have been some interruptions. I think after several letdowns, if you will, I think in relationships or expectations you had that didn't pan out or whatever, I think you're moving on. It talks about maybe there was some imbalance in terms of generosity. Like maybe you felt like you were giving more, or honestly, maybe you were taking too much. Right? But whatever you were in, whatever kind of connection you were in, or whatever drove you here, wherever there was some sort of imbalance, you were looking to be freed of it. Alright? Because this is 3 of Wands. And it talks about freedom. Wanting to move. You wanted to kind of move out of a situation, maybe change your life, change your lifestyle. You're just looking for some sort of freedom. I think this is who you are after something or some realization over time. There have been some cycles where you want me to be real with it, Aquarius? This can go 2 ways. Like I said earlier, either you've been given too much or you've been taking too much. And some of the energy that I'm getting here is that you've been taking, right? And now you want to take off. Not being nasty about it. I'm talking about saying like shedding the old ways of just taking too much. Especially when you know you ain't right. But for the other ones out there, you've probably been given more than you've been receiving. Alright, and now you're just trying to free yourself of that type of environment, that type of behavior where you're just giving. Stop surrounding yourself with people who are so needy, right? And maybe get yourself together with somebody more like-minded. But Aquarius, you know, in the back of my mind, Aquarius, I'm sorry, I love y'all, I love everybody, but I ain't gonna lie, okay? I ain't gonna lie. You might have taken a little bit too much. I know that's crazy, right? Some of y'all have been taking a little bit too much, but it just kind of says, and now you're going after your destiny. You're going to go after what you want. I'm standing up now. When I get emotional, I stand up. When I sit down, whatever. I just do what I feel, like I always do. But it does say that you guys are trying to go after your destiny. This is the dream card, right? So it's the dreamer. It's the Knight of Cups. You're dreaming about your future. You're dreaming about your destiny and what you want. And you know this is something that you're supposed to do. And I say that because after that, we pull the Wheel of Fortune card. Alright, so I think that there may have been some delays with you getting to your destiny based on whatever happened here. And I think this might be more for the Aquariuses who may have given a little bit too much. I think that maybe you've given so much that you kind of neglected whatever it is your goals are or what you were trying to do. And now that you're shedding this behavior, yeah, I'm using two hands, look at that, now that you've shedded that behavior, I think that what you want is coming into fruition because you're dreaming about it, you're focused on it, this is your destiny and you know it. However, while you're going through all this and finding yourself, remember, the core of this whole thing is really find your star family in this cosmic game, right? Who is my star family? I know I have some issues, right? I know that I probably don't have a lot of people to talk to about this. Why? Because Aquarius people, they're pretty chatty, but there are some things that pride make you not say when you're having those intimate conversations, right? Like you'll be having a conversation and the elephant in the room, all you talk about is the feelings that surround it. But you never really talk about it. You talk about all this other stuff. Oh, I look good. Oh, I could get whoever I want. Oh, this and this. Oh, he's got plenty of money. What about this? You're talking about all you can get. I can get this. You talk about all this other stuff, but you're not dealing with it, right? And it is not necessarily caused because of whoever did whatever. It could be things that are more internal, and I believe that. Things from your past because the 11-year-old self comes up. So while you're focused on your career, see, this whole thing to me is like an element of healing. You're trying to find yourself, right? You're trying to find some balance. If you've been given too much, you're trying to find forgiveness if you've been taking too much. So this is about a whole change with you and you focusing on what you want and kind of, I don't want to say doing it independently, but you are laser focused on what you want. And I don't know how open to interruptions you are, although you may be, but I'm looking like it's not. But it does talk about your 11-year-old self, right? This is something that you're thinking about. You're thinking about the things that may have happened to you in the past, things that impact you today. It could be a broken family. It could be a little bit too much church and not knowing enough about the world, whatever it is. Something harms you. It could be other things. We're not good. Your 11-year-old self, whatever children go through, whatever things we carry. I myself still carry things from when I was a kid, just like you guys. So that very thing is what we're talking about. This is a thing that you didn't deal with, right? Probably because you didn't know it was there. But these things tend to come up at night as we grow up. Do you understand what I'm saying? The higher you get to the stars, the older you get. Ah, shoot. I didn't deal with the boo-boo in it. I got to deal with that. So you're on the verge of dealing with that. Next, we have the Eight of Cups. It talks about you, I'm sorry guys, it talks about you completely like abandoning something. You're just retreating, you're just taking a step back. I believe from some kind of relationship. And it could have been, actually there's a couple of cups here. It could have been a water sign. Could have been a water sign. Maybe you're withdrawing from a water sign. It could be a Sagittarius that you're moving towards, because after you withdraw, right, you turn around and you move. So you could just be on a journey, or you could be headed towards somebody else. Here with the Three of Wands, it does talk about taking action, right? But that could also be an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius involved here. But I think that you're just trying to get away from something. I think you're headed towards your destiny, and I am curious to see. I don't want these, I know that the core of everything really is love and how we feel, right? From the minute you come out of your mom's belly, or wherever we come out of, it's love. It's like automatic love. Like, you don't know anything else. It's love from the very start. So it's not surprising that these readings, you know, if you go and look at what somebody may be going through now, the core of it is what? Love. It's a relationship. It's something with family. I mean, even in this reading here, it talks about your 11-year-old self, which tells us that there could be something that happened that is something that you're dealing with today, something that still is staying with you. Or maybe you're starting to realize it is reversed. So you're looking for some kind of balance in your life. I think you're looking to achieve what it is you've been dismissing for a while because you know it's your destiny, it's your fate. I think you're moving towards it. Ancestors, please, if you can, tell me a little bit more about what Aquarius's destiny is. Ancestors, please give me a clear answer. I'm using these. Ancestors. Ancestors. What's the destiny? What's this about? Okay. Study. Reading, research, education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. Okay. So, oh wow. So it adds right up. Ancestors, is there anything else? Is there anything else that Aquarius could be working on? Anything else they need to know out of this deck? Ancestors, is there any more? Okay. Builder. Your innate ability to build and create brings a deep sense of accomplishment. Yeah, you're up to something. You're going to go after it. You're going to kill it too. Your innate ability to build and create brings you a deep sense of accomplishment. Yeah, you're worried about your career right now. I guess you're going to shed all of this love stuff, whatever happened. You're going to let it go. It looks like you're moving on. If you're moving on from a water sign or a fire sign, you could be moving over to... Oh, I see water. See, but it looks like you're walking away from them. It could be a Sagittarius. Ancestors, I would like some more advice, please, because I do not want to go... Oops, sorry. I do not want to go in the direction of love, so I'm going to go in the direction of advice. Ancestors, please give me some advice to give to Aquarius. Ancestors, please give me some advice to give to Aquarius. Ancestors, please give me clear information to give to Aquarius. Nothing's coming out. Ancestors. Okay, maybe y'all don't want what they spilling. Ancestors. Here we go. They said you're going to get this. First chakra. Independence. Oh, yeah. Moving on from something. I know what my needs are, and I actually pursue them knowing that I will be guided and provided for when I put in the effort. I open myself to all possibilities and participate in life fully. I use my imagination and my vision to initiate what I wish for, and I pursue it. Yes, you pursuing stuff. I am not waiting to be rescued. I'm not a victim. I am strong. Yes, honey, you Aquarius. All right, guys, that's what I have for you. Don't worry, I'm going to pull the love cards soon. But for these readings, for the individuals, I mean, I just got through doing relationships. I'm like loved out. So I figure let's encourage up. It's encouragement. And yeah, I'll be back to love. I know this weekend, listen, yeah, I know. Anybody who's been listening to me when I wake up in the morning, it's like if my coffee ain't there, whoever I pull cards on gonna catch it. Oh. Anyway, I love you. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to Zen Romance Tarot. I'll be back up on my tomorrow, probably with some scan. I don't know. It depends on how I feel, but I do gotta... Who's out tomorrow? Oh, Gemini. Gemini's next. Should I do Gemini in the morning? Nah, I ain't dragging nobody at like 6 a.m. Bye. Love ya.